Yo, what's cracking, everybody? I'm Demented. Welcome to Demented Gaming, and today I'm coming at you with another episode of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And we're getting along pretty nicely. I just realized that we have side missions that aren't like the heroic thing. So that's what we're going to focus on this episode. And then if there's time,
I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp.
Museum. But the one I'm going to right now is basically the photography one. So I gotta go around the entire area and find like all these spots I'm supposed to take pictures of. So I'll do that one for this episode, do the main story, come back, and then there's some Russian hideout spots that I can go to and try to get like new suits or like leveled up suits or whatever. So that's what I'll do. And yeah, let's see what's good. If you like this series, by the way, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's do this. Alright. Now I need to figure out...
Great composition. Only a real sicko signs his work like that.
I bet. So my menace.
I was maybe 6 years old. I saw a dog die after it got hit by a car. There was something in its eyes I couldn't look away from. What did it see while its life slipped away? I wanted to know. I had to know. My grandma was old. She was gonna die soon anyway, so I just sped up the process, pushed her down the stairs. But by the time I got to her, she was already dead. So I decided I was just gonna have to do it again.
Damn, this dude's fucked up. And I have to take these fuckers out.
Whatever she's working on, I bet it can help me out. Just the image I want. Very interesting. Excellent. Sooner or later, guys like this always make a mistake.
After I dropped that hairdryer into my mom's bath, the cops sent me to a home for troubled kids. You want to learn real quick what life's about. Spend some time in a place like that. All the rules, all the things we say are important. They don't mean squat. They're a lie we tell each other. Chains we put on ourselves because we're afraid to face the truth. I show people the truth, so they can't deny it. I show them how to be free.
I'd love to get a shot of Detective DeWolf's evidence. Now that's a keeper. Got it. I hate to spy on a good cop. Good shot. Feels good to spy on the spies. I bet they're the ones used to taking secret pictures.
Mencken to cleanup agents. There has been an unfortunate accident at Oscorp. Max Dillon, a low-level employee in the maintenance department, violated safety protocols and was electrocuted. In order to spare the poor fellow's family, and the company, any embarrassment, you are to scrub all security databases of any reference to Mr. Dillon or his activities. Disposal of the remains will be handled with utmost discretion.
Just what I needed. This guy has a screw loose.
Yeah, the home for troubled kids burned down. Someone had chained up all the fire exits. The windows had bars over them to keep people like me in, but I was already outside. I watched their eyes through the window as they realized they were trapped. All the kids who tortured me laughed at me. The teachers, guards, and doctors. We all learned a lot that day, especially me.
Suitable for framing. Only a real sicko signs his work like that.
My family, the kids at the home, the people I met afterward. They all looked so surprised when they died, like they couldn't believe it was happening. I wasn't learning anything new. I needed more. I realized I had to start killing people who wouldn't be surprised. People who knew death. And who knows death better than someone who brings it to others. That's when I decided to start killing killers.
Now that's a beautiful shot. Gotcha.
Mencken to Ravencroft agents. Activity in the Venom Wing is to be doubled. Authorization comes directly from Mr. Osborn. He feels that Richard Parker's spider venom experiments are the key to preventing him from sharing his father's fate. I realize this will require additional test subjects. A new inmate, a serial killer by the name of Cletus Cassidy, will be available to you soon. He is not someone whose welfare is of great concern to the public.
Perfection. That'll come in handy.
This gang war's a crisis, but it's also an opportunity. People get careless when they're backed into a corner, and these guys are so focused on fighting each other, they're taking chances they wouldn't normally dream of. I think we can use this chaos to catch organized crime figures off guard and shut them down for good.
Just the image I wanted. Sooner or later, guys like this always make a mistake.
I used to be like you, Doc, trying to find answers. But there aren't any. Laws are only words. Death is just the end of the ride. You know what killing killers taught me? The only difference between them and solid citizens is they know the truth. That's my new mission. To show people. Open their eyes. It's the least I can do. I worked so hard to find the answers. Now I get to share the good news.
Great composition. Gotcha.
Mencken to all agents. It is with a heavy heart that I must report the death of our founder and CEO, Norman Osborn, from the disease he fought so bravely for so many years. Let me reassure you that Oscorp remains strong. Certain arrangements must be worked out, but as of this moment, rest assured that I am in control and will operate Oscorp in accordance with its proud traditions for as long as is required of me.
Now that's a keeper. This guy has a screw loose.
You think I'm some kind of vigilante? An urban legend who's killed other killers? Please. I just figured they'd understand death when they met it. Help me understand. But you want to hear something funny? They're just as shocked as anyone. And then it hit me, just recently. I've been looking for some kind of meaning in death, but maybe I'd already found it. Maybe death is as meaningless as life.
Excellent. Feels good to spy on the spies. I bet they're the ones used to taking secret pictures.
Mencken to all agents. Following Oscorp's establishment of the Joint Anti-Crime Task Force with Fisk Industries, you are to provide whatever cooperation you may to executive-level Fisk employees. Any instructions from Mr. Fisk are to be treated as if they come from me. If you have any concerns, communicate them to me via the dedicated phone number and/or email address I have provided for task force-related matters.
Just what I needed. Very interesting.
Hammerhead. Used to be a soldier for the mob. Dumb muscle. Leg breaker. But then, he survived a near-fatal head injury. He had most of his skull replaced with metal, and the rest of his body augmented with cybernetics. I've seen him run headfirst into a brick wall and smash it to pieces. Wrap a machine gun into a pretzel. He's also hard-headed in the sense that he's stubborn. And that's how we'll get him.
Good shot. Busted.
Mencken to all agents. Against my advice, our late founder's son, Harry, has decided to run Oscorp himself. Legally, this is his right, but in order to promote continuity of operations and a smooth changeover, I would remind you that you work for me, and will continue to report directly and only to me. Further, you will keep a man watching young Mr. Osborn at all times. Covertly. This is, of course, for his own protection in an extremely hostile business climate.
Couldn't ask for a better picture. Feels good to spy on the spies. I bet they're the ones used to taking secret pictures.
Mencken to Ravencroft agents. Your duties at the Ravencroft Institute are to continue. While Norman Osborn has passed on, our cutting-edge research can still have benefits. While I do not expect any resistance from the doctors at Ravencroft, a reminder that without Oscorp's funding they would lose their jobs should quiet any complaints. Once again, you are to report solely to me on all Ravencroft-related matters.
Suitable for Frank. Very interesting.
Hammerhead likes to dress and act like a 1920s gangster. Pinstripe suit, Tommy gun, the whole bit. He also uses their methods. Cement shoes, gunning down enemies in the streets, and keeping his business records in old-school ledgers. But we've come a long way since Prohibition. If we can catch him, I can put him away like his hero Al Capone, on tax evasion charges.
Perfection. She's a heck of a cop. I can use this info.
Mr. Negative's men show an unusual level of loyalty. It might just be that he pays them well and he can charge up their weapons with his negative energy to make them extra effective. But I'm starting to think Mr. Negative might actually have some kind of mental control over his people. If that's true, and we can find a way to break it, that will be our key to prosecuting him.
Now that's a beautiful shot. Gotcha.
Mencken to Ravencroft agents. Max Dillon is being transferred to Ravencroft. Inform the doctors that I want to know immediately why this man is not dead, how he came by his electrically based abilities, and whether this can be reproduced. Make it clear to them that Dillon has been classified as a domestic terrorist, and all enhanced techniques are pre-approved.
Great composition. Got it. I hate to spy on a good cop, but we're in a crisis.
I don't believe in black magic. I'm hoping the Hood's powers are just another example of people like Spider-Man, guys with crazy powers. But just in case, I plan to consult with an expert on the occult named Cassandra Webb. Probably a scam artist, but better safe than sorry. Who knows? Maybe chatting with this strange old woman can get me some solid evidence on him.
There's still a few more left. They haven't popped up yet. Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna go to the mission. That didn't take too long.
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. Like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Huh?
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Huh?
Fuck, they on me.
Hey, Ball, that you? What?
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences. When you put forth this week an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect it.
Skinny, ain't you?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Hey, Ball, that
I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do this entire mission instead. Fuck that.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do?
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
You're working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
Well, you know, in his weight class.
Hey, Kingpin's got a plan, and he ain't let us down yet.
This
You
ain't
wanna start
right. You weren't
criticizing?
supposed to
Go
fight the
ahead.
spider alone.
If
You were
you-
supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit, and you'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Fellas, I got him! Go, over here! Bam! There he is!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Huh, that was fun.
Damn, she's quick.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Did that hurt? Let me kiss it and make...
Come to Papa.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Oh, there she is.
Man, I was... Not again. No way. Hey, pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. I might just...
You're so cute when you're confused.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Did you just stand there?
I I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me.
And heave! Just a little closer. Webbs, do your stuff. When you put forth this week in effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one. Yeehaw!
It's your fault it's come to this.
And heave! You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy. You infuriate me.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Like that.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face, just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait!
She's crazy as fuck, dude. Yes, sir.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Alright, yo, this is a good stopping point for this video. If you like this, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.